Hello, YouTube friends. This is my next video of the day. Uh, this is going to be my cooking video today. And I was going to do this last week, but I was out of town. So today I'm going to make cheesy Indiana shells. So if you just be aware, today this will be my first time trying this. So just be aware. I'm gonna get going on the meat. So just remember to try to cook it at a good temperature, like between 4 and 5. At least 4 will be good. But if you want to do it 6, that's great. I also want to remind you, when you handle meat like this, make sure you wash your hands before you do touch it. And also remember to wash your hands afterwards. It's very important to do. All right. All right, now I'm going to start cooking the meat. This skillet is not warmed up yet. I'm going to do this so I can warm up faster. So I'm going to give you the instructions so far. What I'm doing is you need at least 1 pound. If you're going to do more, they also have twin packs. If you can't find the twin packs, they're usually at Walmart. That's where I usually find them at. So they usually tell you what you need for the meat. For this much, for the single one, is usually a pound. Later on, I'll be I will need 1 cup, 3/4 water. And I also need 1 cup, 3/4 milk. I already got the measuring cups for that, but I will be doing that in a little while, as soon as my meat's done. So I'll be doing that soon. So I said this before. It doesn't matter what order you do it. So if you want to do the noodles sauce before you do measure, or you can put the measuring in next after the meat's done. That's up to you. So normally I use a plastic one, but they're both dirty. So I'm using a metal one. But normally this is for the grill. But it didn't really matter. Water. I was going to want to tell you, make sure all the meat completely brown, mainly since it is ground beef. You also can use turkey beef. They don't usually sell at the store. Uh, it didn't say you have to use ground beef. You can also use different type of meats. There is one that I was thinking about doing, but I didn't really want to buy the other ingredients for it. I just want to remind you all, when the meat's completely done, make sure you drain it. You necessarily don't have to. If you want grease in your meat, your meal, whatever, that's your choice. I don't, because it's just extra fat. Normally I don't use this type of big pan. That's what we have available. So now I'm going to go ahead, drain out the grease. This is what I have available. I had a bunch of bottles back here, but they took them out. Apparently there was not a whole lot of grease at this time. I'm totally surprised. But that's okay. Look like the meat's done. So And then when I put the shells in, what I usually like to do when the meal's almost completely done, I like to taste it, make sure I like it. One of the seasonings I would usually use is seasoning all. I like to mix it with my add ingredient to my meal. I don't have seasoning all right now. So I'm going to start with the milk because I want to, because that's one of the things I haven't done yet. And twist it up a little bit. I need 3 cups of this. Two. Three. And I need 1 cup of this, of milk. This is usually the hot water, but I'm gonna let it run for a second. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stir this in while I'm waiting. Alright, now I can go ahead and do the other part. I need the same thing for the water. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. One. Two. 3. So I got 3 cups of that. Now I need 1 cup of water of it. There we go. So since I put it back on the heat, it's good for it so it can start forming a little bit quicker. Now, one of the things for you guys to know, to make sure that you turn off the water after it's done, when you're done using the water. And also make sure you put away the milk after you're done using it. Oh, so it's 25 minutes. So each, like I told you before, each one is different. when they're simmering. So I'm not gonna, on this one, I'm not gonna do the simmering because it's gonna be another 25 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video when I'm ready to get there. So, because I would like you to remember, I'll probably get back on to when I'm serving the meal to let you know how I like it. So I just would like you guys to know, I would love for you guys to subscribe, share, give me thumbs up, and leave a comment below. I really haven't had any comments for my last few meals I made. So, only one I had when I checked last, when I did one of my videos, I have 1,185, if I remember correctly. I had quite a few comments in that, and I had like 43 thumbs up. So if I can get more than that, I would appreciate it. It's really important for me to have more of those. I don't have to have it, I just would like to. So, I'll be right back. Apparently I was out of paper towels, so I'm just going to buy some more. So what I usually like to do is I can use my pots I'm using, or I use a paper towel to put my spatula on. So I'm going to let you know also this now. So it says on the box when you do the 25 minutes, it depends on the meal that you make. It says you gotta simmer and I like to cover it. It doesn't matter. So it says it's cover to reach the reduced heat. That's totally fine. It says you can uncover, but you don't have to. I like to have it covered so it can hold on in the heat, so it can cook faster. But that's me. So I'm gonna end here. Just remember to subscribe, share, leave a comment below, and subscribe. Whatever other stuff that you guys can do for me. So hopefully I will see you, in like 25 minutes. Hello, I'm back. I have I'm just under a minute left before it complete timer. So one of the things I left out before I end it. So it did say until the noodles are complete, soft, whatever. So that's up to you if you want to leave it on the heat for the full time. That's your choice. So I'm gonna here in like 20 seconds. I should be able to serve myself and let you know how I like it. So hopefully I can be able to do that. So just remember you can turn off the heat, so it'll help you have the, when you have leftovers, you can have it for leftovers for the next couple days. I recommend that you can use it for like 3 days, up to 3 days. I like to eat it pretty quick. Depends on how hungry I am. And also I like to use some of it for the next night. Like I said, depends on how I feel. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover this. Put the spatula aside. I'm gonna go ahead and taste this. I usually use a plastic fork for reasons. So here I go. Okay, pretty good. So I hope you can enjoy this. So if this is one of your favorites, let me know in the comments down below. I would appreciate it if you do, so I can know I can cook this for the future for myself. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will talk to you later. I'll figure out what I want to cook for next week. All right, peace out.